Welcome back to StarCastTV cast, and I am Skin, and today I am joined by FlaSh for the win. Tonight we're going to cast a fresh game between FlaSh versus Snow versus FlaSh, and spawning location in the bottom right corner, white Terran, FlaSh. And the other side, spawning location in the bottom right corner, blue color, this is Snow.
Yeah, map will be Optimizer. As usual, I don't think either of these players really needs an introduction if you have been a watcher of this channel for a long time. FlaSh, the greatest StarCraft player of all time, maybe even the greatest esports player of all time, in my opinion at least. And Snow, I think Snow is the best Protoss right now. I don't know about what you think, but I think he's just the strongest Protoss at the moment.
FlaSh, from what I heard, what FlaSh said is FlaSh is scared of playing versus best at the moment. So from his point of view, I think best is currently the top one Protoss player in this 2021. And looks like there's gonna be the gateway in the main base, and FlaSh is building a barracks.
Yeah, looks like one rack's fast expand here for him with this barracks placement, and we'll do his traditional 12 SCV scout.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, he really likes this fast scout. Now, Optimizer, we know Snow loves Reavers. You know, close spawn like this as well. Do you think that we'll see the you know, how good is this map for Reaver? Obviously, you have the mineral line that kind of blocks the ramp there. Is this good map for Reaver?
It really depends, but I think this kind of map like Optimizer, it has no wall of like vision at the main base of the edge. So I think he might able to use a couple of a shuttle and sneak in from those vision that has not shown from the main base, like the edge of it on the left side. Cause FlaSh definitely needs to float some of the buildings to see if there's any kind of units coming from the edge of the main base.
I see. And by the way here, actually, Scan, you know, last cast we did talking about FlaSh versus Bisu, we said that, you know, FlaSh might try to do the one rack's gas fast expand. We do see the gas up right now for FlaSh, so now he has decided he's going to go into that command center, and you know, you said before talking about the advantages of it, you know, the command center is slightly later, but the factory will be out a little bit faster. So it's very interesting to see that FlaSh is going to be using this build order here for the first time that I've seen in a essentially a spawn cast game.
I thought he would just go for immediately Rex expansion, no matter if Snow will make for the Zealot pressure in the beginning, because in this type of map like Optimizer, it has two Bespin Geyser in the main base, so Snow won't be doing any gas steal. It's already secure for FlaSh to go for Rex expansion and go for gas after that. But looks like FlaSh has something. He's probably planned something for the next move.
Yeah, we do see that he does already have the 3 Marines. Is opted not to go for a bunker just yet. Wants to use these 3 Marines to push away the Dragoon, and now he starts to bunker up just in time before Dragoon range will finish. So his timings are down.
The Nexus has already started.
Yeah, Nexus. SCV is getting chased by his probe out here in the middle of the map still, and here we go. Snow's going to move a Dragoon over there to stop this SCV from being an annoyance here in the middle, and there will be no more scouting information that Snow or that FlaSh can get.
Looks like FlaSh is preparing for factory into starport. Let's see. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
because
absolutely right.
because if your opponent is, how should I say, vertical location, you can easily drop on the low ground and harass that Nexus, and not let Protoss to mine those top mineral, like those 4 mineral fields.
Yeah, and also obviously, you know, Snow likes Reaver so much that I do expect a Wraith out of FlaSh later on this game, and Snow has gone for the robotics facility there at the natural actually, so this is going to be almost like a forward robotics facility there.
Yeah, forward robotics facility. We almost missed that one.
Yeah, tucked away in the corner there, and the shuttle has been started. So definitely looking into some Reaver tech momentarily. FlaSh has actually used this barracks to lift and scout if it's a proxy robotics facility, and probably will keep this barracks over at the edge of his base just to make sure that he'll see a shuttle come in.
Yes. And there's gonna be the siege mode upgrade. And I think FlaSh is gonna do some 2 tanks drop before Snow gets those speed. No, not speed, shuttle and a Reaver. Tank
Yeah,
is
do you
pushing.
expect Snow?
Go
Do
ahead.
you expect Snow to drop 2 Dragoons immediately with this first shuttle onto the low ground just to kind of prevent any kind of dropship from going back there?
Maybe. I don't know because Snow does not have any information. Either FlaSh might go for a 2 factory with 3 tank push, or 1 factory 1 starport and do the tank drop. So he does not know anything. He has no information yet. So I don't think he will do. I don't think he will unload any Dragoons on the low ground yet.
Alright, meantime, FlaSh did a little cheeky siege up and move forward and managed to take 1 Dragoon down to 4 HP there for Snow at the front. Now here comes the 2 tank drop with the dropship. FlaSh's entrance will be a little bit weak, but it doesn't matter when you have so many units here at this low ground, and here comes that siege mode that you were talking about.
The Reaver just came out on time. Dragoon just killed one of the siege tank. That was a good pick off by Snow.
Oh, nice micro there by Snow. Oh, beautiful, picking off both of the tanks there. And it's not the most mining loss there either from Snow, because he has the other mineral line there at the backside of the expansion. So not much damage done there by FlaSh. He does have that Wraith that I was talking about earlier to try to pressure this shuttle, and the shuttle is getting quite low. It only at 28 HP left.
And that dropship's kind of like a bait, like try to get my dropship and picking off some of the Dragoons.
Yeah, but now Snow shuttle is too low for him to really do anything. Also lost just a couple of early Dragoons there. He will have to pull back. But meanwhile, down there at the 6 o'clock expansion, he has established the 3rd base. Nexus will finish right now, and he's just going to look into a macro game. FlaSh is looks like he's going to try another drop though at the same time at the natural.
Yes, there's 2 tanks and 1 Wraith directly going to Protoss Natural. Probably unload there, but there's some of the Dragoons and the Reaver.
Oh, can you pick up the shuttle here? Oh, it's at 24 HP. The Wraith just needs 2 more hits to pick it off. But right now, Snow is just being as careful as possible here with the shuttle. The shuttle is gonna go down.
I think this is a bad fight for FlaSh. I don't think that was a good trade, because FlaSh is losing already 3 tanks. First drop he lost 2 tanks, and with the second drop he lost 1 tank again. He does not have much of a tank. And Snow is already saturating the 3rd base at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Attack 1 started.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. FlaSh has lost quite a few tanks. I mean, if we look back at the natural right now, FlaSh honestly doesn't have that many units right now. Do you expect FlaSh to take a 3rd base here at the 3 o'clock expansion and kind of push on the low ground, or do you think he's gonna play more in the open map and take the 12 o'clock base instead?
Yeah, I think he'll prepare for 2-1 upgrade and then start putting down the command center at the main base, so he can start moving forward and start saturating at be safe at a 12 o'clock location, 12 o'clock expansion. And if you are a Terran and if you are taking 3 o'clock expansion, the route of moving up your mech unit, they struggle so much, and some of the grounds are a high ground, and you might have bad luck fighting against Protoss army.
All right. In the meantime, we see Snow pushing up a little bit here with the Observer and Dragoons to clear out some of these spider mines, and FlaSh is going to take the position right outside of that 3rd base and actual location.
Their command center is halfway done. Scanning and picked up the Observer.
Very nicely done there by FlaSh, keeping Snow in the dark a little bit. Snow, by the way, has opted for the Arbiter tech instead of going for any kind of carriers. We know that he does love his Reaver carrier style, but this time decided to not go for that. Just going to go into traditional Arbiter.
Looks like this time he's not gonna go for a speed shuttle, switching to Arbiter, as you said. FlaSh is buying quite a lot of good time, not letting Snow to take 4th base yet.
And what do you think this position here is beneficial for FlaSh? I mean, with the 2 bases kind of that are on the top and bottom of the map, it's easy for. Do you think it's easy for Terran to take that 4th base?
I don't think so. But the moment when you start having more than 150 supply, you can start splitting up your army. Some of the army stay at a 3rd base, and some of the army kind of like defend from the front attack damage. And putting some of the couple of spider mines only. Okay, I think he wanted to put more than one, but he wants to move out. Usually, when you're starting to go for the late game, you need to put some of the spider mines at the 3 o'clock location. So, some Protoss player like to sneak around those zealot, but not much of a spider mine. There's a Reaver
actually,
drop.
we see no turrets over there, actually, so now the shuttle's going to get in here with the Reaver. There's a lot of SCVs at the natural. We'll see how much damage that Snow can do with it. I picked up 1 SCV so far. I picked off 3 SCVs total, and now the Reaver is going to make its way into the main base. Again, no turret over here.
Oh, the SCV!
Oh, the SCVs are all together! Oh, bad target firing there by the Reaver.
But at the same time, he's also attacking the 3rd base. FlaSh needs to defend the both sides, the main base and the 3rd base. FlaSh is losing a lot of mining time. Look all those SCV moving left and right. He needs to be safe from those Reaver drop, and also have to defend.
The goons are getting top of the tanks right now, and this will reset FlaSh's tank count once again here. A lot of tanks have gone down. Now he's going to start pulling back. The Dragoons also picked up the Reaver, or not the Reaver, the Wraith. And yeah, as you said, FlaSh running around these SCVs basically stopped mining there for a period of time, and Snow is going to be able to take advantage of that. He is going to try to take his 4th base. FlaSh counterattacked with a drop on the high ground, so he will be able to stop the 4th base from coming up.
And I found a mistake by Snow. He made 2 Arbiter Tribunal at the main base and a natural. I think that was a mistake.
Oh no, yeah, he did do that, unfortunately, but in the meantime, Snow is now gearing up for another big attack here at the 3rd base. FlaSh is, I mean, there's a lot of Zealots here, actually, not enough Vultures. The Vultures are stuck behind the siege tanks, but now the Vultures will finally get in here. I think Snow has to pull back here, a little overextending into the 3rd. We'll pick up the 3rd gas.
Wow, Snow is buying great time. Keep splitting up his army, small amount of army attacking, and keep trading off and picking up some of the siege tank. He also defend his 4th base, start saturating.
Oh, the probes! The probes, they're transferring over. FlaSh will manage to pick up 5 of these probes. That is a big loss there for Snow. FlaSh is gonna, be able to come back a little bit with some of the economic damage that Snow did to him earlier, and we'll be able to pick off quite a few workers. And he's now trying to buy himself some time. 2-1, I think, has finished. Yeah, FlaSh is now starting on the 3-2 upgrades, and he's just gonna wait, I think, for the max out before he goes for any kind of push.
Another harassment at the Terran's natural, FlaSh's natural. No turret yet. Snow still does not have Arbiter. Okay, he will have it very soon.
I think his first Arbiter is... I thought it came out, but I don't see where it is at all.
It just came out now. 14 minutes and 15 seconds. That's his first Arbiter.
Yep. He does have a Storm, by the way, as well. He's got some of these High Templar mixed in with the army. So we'll see. He's actually gone for both. It's weird that he has not taken the 3rd gas, though, in the meantime.
Great Spider Mines, buying time. Some of the Spider Mines hit on the Dragoon. Okay, that's lucky. Okay, got hit.
FlaSh is still trying to come out of the map here with these Vultures. He needs to be careful not to overextend with this. Every time he pushes out, he's delaying his attack more and more. He's going to try to come in here and pick up some probes here at the 4th base. Doing a decent amount of damage here. He's managed to pick up quite a few.
The probe count is going lower, 55, 54, 53. That took about a dozen of probe there.
Yeah, so very well worth the economic damage there. Now, with Snow having to retreat the goons to deal with it, now FlaSh is buying himself more time to lay spider mines across the map, get the vultures out, and try to sneak around the Protoss army.
Looks like FlaSh is preparing for any Arbiter recall. He has 5 turrets at the natural. 6 turrets, 6 turrets. Okay. So FlaSh is playing on a super high vulture count play at the moment. Not much of a tank I see.
Yeah, he's gotten added on the 3rd machine shop. I think he's gonna start transitioning into more tank heavy to get ready for that push. And he's also establishing the 4th command center at his 3rd base right now, and is gonna be prepared to lift it up over there.
Where's the
FlaSh taking a good trade here against the Zealots with the vultures in the middle.
Where's the Arbiter? Okay, now the Arbiter is going towards to the 9 o'clock. Looks like Snow is preparing for the recall. I don't think it's gonna break the front.
Yeah,
Because
recall
normally
is about halfway done.
Normally, when you're trying to break the front, you have to clear all the spider mines before you attack. But Snow does not have much of a time for clearing those spider mines. FlaSh is just way too quick.
Yeah, it feels like every time FlaSh moves out with one group of vultures, the next group is already in position to start laying spider mines everywhere.
And looks like FlaSh is moving out. Oh yes, he is moving out because he has the 4th command center. Okay, I see. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Once you start having more than 150 supply, you can start splitting up your army. So you can start taking the 4th base.
Yeah, the storm there.
Looks like he's waiting.
Yep. Snow's Arbiter still sitting over there at the 9 o'clock expansion. Does have the recall done. I'm not sure if Stasis was finished first or not. I'm gonna assume it is because he hasn't started that upgrade, especially with the double Arbiter Tribunal.
Right,
he can do 2 upgrades at once.
Looks like FlaSh is also preparing for the recall defense. He stepped on a spider mine there.
Yeah, Snow's Arbiter is still looking for any kind of weak point right now, but FlaSh is doing a really good job of not allowing for any kind of hole in his defense thus far. Now the Arbiter is charging up the middle of the map here. He's regrouping with the army. Will we see the Arbiter make its way into the main potentially? Try to skirt around the natural? There's not much anti-air kind of in between the natural and the choke point. So he could try to sneak the Arbiter in from that angle.
Looks like FlaSh is just gonna wait for Snow to come. He's not moving out yet.
Yeah, it's very hard for Protoss to break Terran on this map. A very split map situation right now between these 2 players, and I think FlaSh is very content with the map split.
Now we're seeing some action going on. The 2 Arbiter on the right side, 3 o'clock location.
Yeah, there is a vessel there though as well, so could have an EMP. Here comes the first Arbiter. Will he be able to get into the base? Will FlaSh notice this in time? There's too many Arbiters. Nice EMP. Oh, but the EMP goes up too late before the recall goes down. Now they will be able to pick off a lot of these missile turrets, and now that the missile turrets are down, the next Arbiter can come in and do another recall here. FlaSh is now responding to this recall by moving over his tanks to this position, but Snow also has another army over on the left side. Is he going to recall that army in, or is he going to go for a counterattack maybe at the 4th base?
I don't think it would be a good decision to recall in the main base because Terran's army already arrived to the natural and then the main base.
Well, the recall goes off, and quite a few units come in with the recall now. FlaSh is now sieging up the units, and he is getting a little bit of economic damage done. He's picking up a decent amount of SCVs, but will this trade be worth it, do you think?
I don't think so because FlaSh is already done with this 3-2 upgrade, and FlaSh's army is still healthy. It did not go low that much. Still at 160 supply, and he defend about 4 groups of Snow's army. That was a good defense. Good defense by FlaSh. And it looks like he's unsieging everything. I think he wants to move out, but those factory are blocking the Terran's army's path. Looks like FlaSh is lifting up the factory. organizing it.
Needs to regroup his army and then decide, make a decision here. You know, FlaSh did lose a lot of SCVs there, but it's not going to be enough. That means that the supply count right now is actually very how should I say, mysterious, because FlaSh, although he lost workers, his army count is actually much higher than what it appears to be. And so here we go, Snow's going to try to come in here. A lot of zealots and mind dragging onto these tanks. Some decent mind drags here.
Ooh, and a
beautiful storm.
Using stasis field, using storm top of the siege tank.
Yeah, it's doing quite a bit of damage, but unfortunately Snow is just running out of units right now.
What just happened? I thought Snow won that fight, but what happened to Snow's army?
Snow just didn't have enough units, I guess. I think the Zealots took way too much splash damage from the initial mines, so even though he got a couple of good mine hits there, all of his units evaporated once the mines connected, and now FlaSh is moving across the map with just pure siege tank, basically. He's got to be a little bit careful that there's not enough Zealots. There's a lot of Zealots here reinforcing here from Snow, but I think that FlaSh just has way too many siege tanks right now, and now the probes. The probes are going to die.
But will Snow have enough army? He's right now spending all those resources at the moment. His macroing from the both sides, 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock.
He has a stasis with the Arbiter here. He's going to try to pick off these siege tanks. Nicely done. These Zealots are getting right on top of these tanks. FlaSh is a little bit overextending himself here, spreading himself a little bit too thin, trying to attack too many positions at once. And Snow, I think, might just have enough. A beautiful stasis on 3 tanks, but will it be enough? Oh man, it's so close. It's not going to be enough. It's barely not going to be enough here for Snow.
This is very intense. The reinforcement is coming again from the 5 o'clock. Also, reinforcement at the 7 o'clock as well. 6 Zealot trying to flank from the both sides.
Is overextending here. You know, there's a lot of reinforcements coming in from both sides. Snow's forgotten about 6 of these Zealots over here at the top area, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, here we go. Oh, more probes going down though. FlaSh has managed to pick off quite a few of these probes.
Wow, Snow is defending really well. Reinforcement is coming again. But where are the FlaSh's army?
FlaSh is he's kind of poor right now, actually. You know, he doesn't have that much money, and a lot of these factories were dark for quite some time, and you can see, you know, he doesn't have that much resources to reinforce his army. I think he should just play safe a little bit. He has the 5th base now over at the top left-hand position.
Looks like FlaSh's army is starting to not have enough tank. Losing the balance.
The vultures trying to kill some more of these probes right now. Snow is desperately trying to remake those workers that he lost, trying to transition them over to the left-hand side of the map. He's now only down to 42 probes. FlaSh's unit's also not that healthy as well. Only 51 probes at the moment, and he's stopped making SCVs as well. You know, he is run dry. He's only on 2 base mining right now. His 3rd base is about to run dry. He's only going to be on 1 base, and he needs to find a place to land this command center that's floating over around that 4th base.
Another Arbiter going to the 3 o'clock location. Looks like FlaSh is right now struggling what to do for the next.
Yeah, I think FlaSh overextended himself a little bit too much in that attack going into Snow's bottom left portion of the map, and now the Arbiter is waiting on that 3 o'clock position. Here it goes. It's moving over now with 200 energy. It still is trying to see when it is. I mean, FlaSh does have 2 vessels there. Could go for EMP, and he's noticed.
Oh, he used the recall right on time.
Once again, getting it. This is 2 times that's happened right now. FlaSh must be so frustrated that that's happened, and now he's forced to bring back all of his units again. 3 tanks instantly go down, and again, FlaSh's tank count is reset, and Snow is just biding himself more and more time for those bases on the left side to continuously gain him more and more resources.
Great picking up tanks there by Snow.
And he's going to snipe this command center as well. Snow is playing this game phenomenally right now. This is such an incredibly tight game from both of these players, but FlaSh is very poor right now. He just doesn't have enough resources, especially with the 3rd base is literally going to mine out right now, and Snow is still sitting on a 3-base economy here, and I think FlaSh is running out of time. He needs to establish a 5th base somehow.
He's trying to buy some time with those vulture, putting down some of the spider mines, so when Snow start moving out on the to the center, it steps on it. Keep rotating his vulture sneaking inside of a 7 o'clock location, but
Oh, there's
at the
no
same
cannons
time,
here. Oh, a round of goons. The goons popped out just in time here to save these probes. A few probes will go down, but the problem is that when FlaSh trades these vultures for probes, that means his army gets smaller and smaller. And right now, I don't even know if he can afford to lose army because Snow's army is continuously growing.
Yes. And I think FlaSh totally forgot about the 11 o'clock command center. He has the command center, but he's not taking it yet.
Yeah, I think FlaSh is a little flustered right now. I mean, I would be flustered and almost tilted at that point, seeing those 2 recalls go off after you've EMP'd the Arbiter. You know, he got it, the frame perfect recall right there, right before the EMP actually took the energy off. And now we see another Arbiter on the 9 o'clock side moving up. Will this be the final recall that might end the game?
We'll see. Snow is clearing those spider mine on the minimap. Good job for that. And the Arbiter is coming.
FlaSh sees it and is recalling. Oh, if he kills his command center, FlaSh, his units are not there in time. I don't think he's gonna get there. The siege tanks. There's the
GG by FlaSh. Wow, that was a great play by Snow. Different taste compared to Bisu. Bisu focused on micro-oriented and harassment with the speed shuttle, but Snow, he did not get speed shuttle. He only had 1 Reaver and immediately switched to the Arbiter. But that one Reaver sneaked into Terran's main base, FlaSh's main base, and at the same time when he attacked FlaSh's 3rd base, I think that was the time FlaSh started to lose his concentration.
Yeah. Absolutely, and you know, the double recall as well, first picking off the missile turrets, that was so smart by Snow to get that recall off, killed all the missile turrets, and then the second Arbiter came into the main base, deep into the main base, and got a reasonably sized recall off there, and as you said, FlaSh lost all of his concentration, and he was unable to mount a comeback from that position. Snow was too far ahead.
Right. Wow, that was a great game. Thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll bring more awesome games in the future.